CECOT, located in El Salvador, is known as the world's largest and most secure prison. It was built to hold the country's most dangerous criminals, those deemed the worst of the worst. This massive prison, opened in 2022, is not just a prison. It is a fortress designed to erase any hope of escape or freedom for the inmates inside. Spanning 410 acres with 8 separate modules, towering walls, razor wire, electric fences carrying 15,000 volts, and 19 watchtowers staffed by hundreds of armed guards, CECOT is a place where the most ruthless gang members and criminals are locked away for life. El Salvador has wrestled with gang violence for decades. Groups like MS13 and Barrio 18 hold deep control over neighborhoods and communities, responsible for crimes and destruction that have left the country scarred. In a massive crackdown starting in March 2022, the government arrested over 70,000 suspected gang members, nearly 2% of the country's adult population, dramatically transforming the prison landscape as thousands were transported to CECOT. The life inside CECOT is extreme. Inmates, many barely in their 20s, wear only standard-issue white shirts, shorts, and slippers, stripped of all possessions. Their ordinary identity is erased, replaced by registration numbers and gang tattoos that cover their bodies and faces. Tattoos tell stories of their crimes, loyalties, and status within the gang world. Symbols like the number 13 signify MS13 membership, teardrops mark lives taken, and devil horns represent allegiance to darkness. These tattoos carry a chilling warning. Encountering someone with such markings on the streets means confrontations with merciless violence. Despite the dangerous rivalries that control vast territories outside, within the prison walls these enemies are forced into uneasy coexistence. The immense crowded cells hold anywhere from 80 to 150 inmates in areas barely half a square meter per person. There is no fresh air, no sunlight, and no freedom. Most prisoners spend their days confined on stacked metal bunk beds, living in conditions barely fit for humans. Basic hygiene is compromised. Toilets and showers share the same cramped space, water is rationed, and personal items are non-existent. The overwhelming pressure and violence have turned CECOT into a place of controlled chaos, where the prisoners' futures are all but sealed. Life in CECOT is tightly controlled. Every visitor, including media teams, undergoes rigorous security checks, X-rays that see into bones and organs, removal of all possessions, and constant surveillance by masked guards. Even light is rarely turned off in the modules because the 24/7 bright lighting allows guards to monitor every corner and prevent riots or escapes. Prisoners cover their eyes with towels just to find rest. Rules are enforced harshly. Inmates lose all contact with family. Visits are forbidden, leaving many families unaware of their loved one's fate. Those who disobey rules face isolation cells, tiny, dark, concrete rooms, where they may be locked alone for days or weeks, cut off from human contact and mental stimulation. This isolation breaks even the toughest criminals, striking at their minds to enforce discipline. We meet Psycho, a notorious gang leader with a criminal history dating back to his childhood. He speaks of the poverty and broken family that pulled him into a life of crime. He admits to taking many lives, but regrets the pain he has caused. The walls of CECOT have trapped him, cutting him off from his son, whom he last saw as a boy. Behind his hardened exterior, there is sadness, loneliness, and a longing for forgiveness, a glimpse of humanity in a place designed to crush it. While CECOT houses those responsible for unimaginable violence and suffering, it also raises difficult questions about justice and society. The government's relentless crackdown has dramatically reduced gang-related killings, turning El Salvador into one of the safest countries in the world after decades of chaos. However, the prison's harsh conditions and use of mass detentions raise concerns about human rights and the potential for abuses. This prison symbolizes a brutal approach to crime, one that removes dangerous individuals but also isolates them completely, erasing hope and rehabilitation. Families remain in the dark, and some innocent people may have been caught in the wide net of enforcement. The balance between security and justice hangs in a delicate, sometimes troubling balance. CECOT stands as a stark reminder of the price paid in the fight for order in El Salvador. A fortress of punishment and control, rising in a country healing from the wounds of gang violence. No one who enters expects freedom again, and the ghosts of past crimes linger heavily within the walls. If you found this deep look into one of the world's toughest prisons compelling, and you want to explore more stories that reveal hidden truths and human struggles around the world, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends and family. Follow us for more eye-opening documentaries that bring the untold stories to light. Together, we can understand better and inspire change. Thank you for watching.